My October ScrawlrBox still isn't here, so let's do another no-box art box. Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. If you're unfamiliar with the no-box art box challenge, it's a simple art challenge I introduced to YouTube back in 2018. Step 1. Pick any art or craft subscription box service, pick a month that has already mailed out, and look up the contents. Step 2. Match the contents as close as possible using items you already own. Exact matches are fine as long as you aren't recreating a box you actually received, and that's the only reason you own the exact match. If that's the case, move on to the next closest match in your collection. Step 3. Make art. Use only the items you've matched, and if the original box had a challenge prompt or theme, try to stick to it. Only add missing essentials such as a pencil or a piece of paper. If you share the result of your challenge anywhere on YouTube or social media, use the hashtag NoBoxArtBox, all one word, so we can all find it. I do curate a master playlist of the challenge here on YouTube, and I'd love to add your videos to it, so feel free to leave me links in the comments on any of my own No-Box Artbox videos. Today I'm replicating the November 2020 ArtSnacks Plus experience, but I'll be sure to specify which items everyone received and which items were exclusive to the Plus tier boxes. As per usual with any subscription box video, I'll be running through what was in the box and what I'm using. Then I'll talk about my piece and my overall impressions and thoughts about the combination of supplies. I'll specify the MSRP in US dollars, as that's what ArtSnacks would use, but I'll have all that converted to Canadian dollars and Great British pounds in the description box. Also in the description box will be prices in the wild if you were to buy the items from common retailers, MSRP and real-world totals, and savings calculations for both totals based on subscription and shipping costs. The first item everyone received was a Marabou Graphics sketch marker in a random color. This is a new line of alcohol ink markers from Marabou, which we've already known and loved here on this channel for their water-based markers and their watercolor inks. These markers feature a combination of fine and chisel nibs similar to Copic Originals and all the cheaper alcohol marker brands. As always, I'm going to remind everyone that the word bullet is a censored word in YouTube comments, and if you refer to the fine nib as a bullet nib in your comment will disappear. Don't test it, it's been tested by many cheeky commenters who didn't believe me. Just say fine nib, or replace a letter so bullet isn't spelled correctly. OpenStock, the Marabou Graphics sketch markers are listed for $2.99 US, and we'll assume that the assorted colors were restricted to the 10 shades available to purchase OpenStock on the ArtSnacks shop. Permanent Pink, Vermilion, Brilliant Orange, Primary Yellow, Light Green, Phthalo Green, Ultramarine Deep, Cerulean Blue, Brilliant Violet, and Carbon Black. The sample box sent a light green, so I matched with a light green. I decided to stay true to the non-brush nibbed style, so I'll be using a Touch New brand marker in the shade 172 Spectrum Green. The second item that everyone received was a Tombow Pastel Monograph mechanical pencil. This is a 0.5mm lead mechanical pencil available in assorted barrel colors, and the MSRP is $6.99 US. I'm using a 0.5mm mechanical pencil by Plumchester, which I received in a previous ArtSnacks box. The third item that everyone received was a Tombow Fudenosuke Neon Brush Pen, which has an MSRP of $3.49 US. Brush pen is a misnomer, as these are semi-rigid plastic tapered nibs similar to the Micron PN fineliners. I only own black and gray pens from this line, and I wanted to embrace the vibrance neon implies, so I went with a Spica glitter pen in pink. The final item that everyone received was a pair of Caran d'Ache Luminance 6901 colored pencils. These are wax-based colored pencils of the highest quality from Caran d'Ache, and I do happen to have exactly 2 of these pencils, but mine are white and titanium buff, so I'll pick colors from another brand. These pencils have an OpenStock MSRP of $5.40 US for a total of $10.80. I've selected Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils in the colors Permanent Green and Violet. Plus customers received the Marabou Graphics Sketch Markers Alpha Robot set of 6 additional alcohol markers, again in the fine and chisel nib combination. This is a set of 3 warm and 3 cool grays and has an MSRP of $17.99 US. I've used a combination of Touch New and Touch 5 markers in the shades Warm Gray 2, Warm Gray 5, Warm Gray 8, Cool Gray 3, Blue Gray 5, and Cool Gray 8. Plus customers also received a 3-pack of Crescent number 300 drawing boards, 9 by 12 inches, which has an MSRP of $13.49 US. These have a cold press medium tooth mixed media surface pre-mounted on board. I don't have this brand, but the one and only time I ordered an actual Plus box, they sent an 8-sheet 8x10 pad of Canson Heritage mixed media art boards, so I'll be using that. I'll note that I cheated slightly. I decided to do a Mandela design, and after sketching out my design in pencil, I realized I didn't have any supplies to go over it that would allow erasing without smudging, so I broke out a basic 0.1mm micron pen in black to finalize the design before I erased the pencil. I do enjoy mixing colored pencil with alcohol marker, so I think this is a great combination, but when I combine the two mediums, I prefer to have more pencils than markers. I usually use the marker as a base and refine it with pencils, but this selection either gives you the same number of pencils as markers if you got the basic box, or a quarter of the number of pencils as markers if you got the plus box. I also think a mixed media surface is an odd choice when the star of the box is clearly the alcohol ink markers. It takes the ink just fine and doesn't allow it to feather unexpectedly, but it's far easier to blend colors and get smooth patches of color on a paper with a smoother surface, like Bristol or cardstock. What do you think of this combination? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now. Don't forget to like, comment, and maybe even subscribe, because if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!